DJ April Showers, and we have Lady Allegiant and DJ Spider Man will be joining us in a few moments, and we are going to be discussing who table you sitting at, because the table I choose to sit at is a table that's gonna feed me the truth, tell me about myself, give me hope, encouragement. And so I hope that we are encouraging people by giving them the truth information. And if you want to, um, you can talk, Lady Alicia, while I share the show. And I want to 1, 5, 7, 4. Oh goodness, I got everything going through my my speaker. I'm gonna have to change that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, cause then I don't need y'all to know who calling me.
Uh-oh. I
Yeah.
might want to know. I'm nosy.
Uh,
Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for joining.
I'm going to share the show.
It's Lady of Leisure here. And I had some information that I wanted to share with people across Illinois. I have been, for the past a little over a year, it's been going on longer than a year, but I've been involved for a year. We've been working on ending cash bail in Illinois. And that was just voted on and passed and sent to the governor for his signature to sign into law. So by 2023, uh, cash bail will be eliminated for many crimes, especially, of course, misdemeanors and things like that, because, the majority of people who are affected by it are poor people, black and brown people. It makes no sense for you to sit in jail because you don't have $1,000 bond. You haven't been convicted, you've only been charged, and for someone, there are people who sit here in Chicago in the county jail for a year and more, just waiting to go to trial, simply because they don't have bond money.
Oh,
And
wow.
that is it's always been going on. It's really ridiculous. And there have been many organizations and, attorney councils that have been fighting to get rid of cash bail for misdemeanor and nonviolent crimes. So that happened about a week or so ago. And we're just waiting for Governor Pritzker to sign it into law. So I thought that was a great thing. We're going to be doing a Facebook Live explaining it all um, next week, I believe it is. But for anybody who would want to join on the next show, I'll get the link. I'll post the link so that you guys can, it's going to explain a lot. And it's for us as well, because I'm going to learn a lot too. Um, but yeah, I thought that was absolutely great news. I was positively ecstatic because they kept the vote secret. We knew it was happening, but they didn't give us the results. Uh, it had been reported, you know, in some newspapers. But again, until you have the actual word, you don't know what's, accurate and what's not. Because they were telling us, oh, it might go on the floor tomorrow. Oh, it'll probably go on the floor next week. So we really didn't know uh, when they actually voted on it. But we did find that out yesterday. And yeah, it was passed. And that's a great thing. Of course, there's opposition to it, but it's been passed, and the governor said he's going to sign it into law. So we're just waiting for that. And I just thought that was a really wonderful thing to finally happen, because again, it's ridiculous for people to sit in jail for weeks, months, over a year, simply because they don't have bond money, you know.
Yeah,
So
and that's a good thing,
I think it's a wonderful
you lose
thing.
a job because you don't have bail money.
Listen,
That's awful.
people have lost their jobs, people have lost their homes, some people have lost their children.
Mm-hmm. For sitting in jail.
Sitting it simply because you don't have bond money.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Ebony.
Hi, Pettyville. Hey, Sunny B. Hey, Pan.
So it affects a lot more. Hey,
Tracy.
Pan. Hey, Sunny. Hey, Tracy. It affects a lot more than just the person that's sitting in jail. And I think it is high time that our legislators recognize that and that they act on it, and they have. So I'm really ecstatic about that. It's a small step, in a big fight, but it's a good step. It's a really good step.
Yeah.
And our jails have always been overcrowded anyway. It makes no sense for, a person to be sitting in jail for weed when murderers get bond and walk around every day. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Well, I want to touch on something. So what I do now is, people post things in groups. I've been going on YouTube Live and, just exploring what people are talking about. But I'm getting ready to share a screen. And of course, this person blocked me. But, the other day we were talking about Father Flavor, who is a known Catholic priest here in Chicago.
Very well known,
Very
well
known.
loved.
He's helped the Black community and all of this stuff.
A pillar in the Black community, actually.
Pillar in the Black community.
He really is.
But now he's been charged with molestation.
No, he's been accused. He hasn't been charged.
Been accused. And what I want to tell everybody is what I was telling people 2 years ago. They passed a law. There is no statute of limitation here in Illinois. I can go back and I can accuse my high school teacher of touching me without any evidence. So, their life is turned upside down. I could be telling the truth. People might not believe me. I also can be telling a lie because I'm nuts or I hate men, It could be all kinds of scenarios. But when people go back this far back, and I respect those people. If you feel like you need justice after 30 or 40 years, you feel like you will sleep better at night, by any means, do what's necessary. But I am getting ready to show you a video of a man. And yes, Sunny B. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta. So I was really disturbed by this video. And I just found this out. found this. I didn't even get a chance, Lady Alicia, to even discuss this because I responded and then he blocked me.
And who is
Okay.
okay?
So this is a guy that's from Chicago. He's some big guy that talks a lot. And so as he is talking about Father Flager, because for some reason they've decided to show all of the people that is supporting him and us black people making excuses. So I'm getting ready to show you what he's saying, and I want you to listen. This is just a clip.
Are you brothers? Or are you blood brothers? I don't know. Right?
Can you hear?
Right? But one brother said it, the other one didn't. Mom was, dad wasn't in the life. Mom was, somewhere or something, but then they saw it to be strange. Wait a minute. If mom ain't in your life, but then she sees it to be strange, what the fuck is the problem? Why are we not holding these parents accountable? Parents are not protecting their children. They're not.
See, that bothers me to no end. I'm livid already. I'm absolutely positively livid.
They submitted these children's bodies to R. Kelly for him to do with it as he saw fit. Why are we not charging the parents for?
Because the parents didn't fuck their children. That's why. What do you mean?
Not Father Michael Flager, Mike. Right? So you're that lax of a parent to where you just gonna let your kids go with Mike because Mike can take them places where you can't go, and when you sense the tiddly winky dinky dink tiddly winky doo, you're not gonna say nothing because it's benefiting you because they got some place to go and you don't give fuck. This is why I reject the premise that, here we go, parents can't be everywhere all the time, and they should be able to trust people in those positions. Christina, fuck that. In those positions. Fuck that. This is no secret that there are people in positions who use their authority to manipulate people, who use their authority to fuck people, who use their authority to do this. This ain't a new thing. Right? Since black folks want to stick on slavery, if the slave master was fucking the moms and treating them, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. How do you cherry pick which parts of slavery you want to make serious? All of a sudden now we're more freer. We're free from fuckery too. No, it's the same shit. How do you not protect? You should be able to trust. But fuck that. You trust you. Yes, Jennifer, every mom and dad know you can't trust people. You can't even trust your own family at the time. Absolutely. Fuck that. How do you sit that, especially since it is no secret that there has been, matter of fact, let's get off of the Catholic Church. Oh, let's get off the Catholic Church. You got fuckery going on inside of the regular church. want to talk
I
about
can't.
that shit.
I cannot.
We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about the Eddie Longs and the this and the. I'm just fucking saying. I'm just saying. We don't want to talk about that. Turn a blind eye to that shit. We don't want to talk about how the daughter will go to the father and say, "Mommy's boyfriend touched me inappropriately," and then the father comes to the mother and says something, and the mother attacks the father and everybody else, saying the shit didn't happen, even though she wasn't there. Sound fucking familiar? I bet you, if you know me, you know that this shit is fucking real. We don't want to say shit about that. Oh no, we don't want to do it. See, I told you, the government does not want to hold parents accountable. Why? They don't want to hold parents accountable. That's cutting off our nose to spite our face. We need them to be impoverished. We need them to need us because that needing creates votes. That's what keeps us in office. Otherwise, if there was term limits, if we were going to be fucked anyway, why not just have a parental accountability bill? All these
Tracy,
parents
you know me so well, darling. Yes.
these people
I can't. Oh.
If a child comes up and says that they were tiddlywinks or they were touched inappropriately, and it turns out that it's Spotify, we're charging.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna need him to use real words. What the hell is tiddlywinks?
Yes, I better decide if I'm able to and want to be responsible in caring for my children. But fuck that. We don't sit here and hold parents accountable for fucking shit. So then we go ahead and let them do whatever the fuck they want to do, and then we want to go ahead and say, "Mommy did the best that she could." No, the fuck she did not. Just because you put a roof over the table, clothes on your back, and whatever the fuck you say, pot to piss in, whatever, throw that up, that is provided. But you're not performing the duties of protection, and you are not teaching me how to protect myself. Why? Because you can't teach me something you don't fucking know yourself.
Okay, hold on.
Is it more? Is it more?
Hold on. Let me
Please don't let it be more.
No, I'm getting ready to stop it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to stop it. So, don't come up with all of this stuff because you guys have decided that, Father Pfleger, because basically what he is trying to say is if these parents were decent, his name is Mike Brown, was decent parents, then the boys would have never been around Father Pfleger for him to abuse them, which is BS.
Thank you, girl. I thought you was going the other way.
Oh,
okay.
No, that's BS.
Okay, it
So
is because you send your children to school. You got teachers that molest kids. I mean, see, people like that enrage me because what they do is that they manipulate things to make you agree. They throw in something logical with all of their illogical BS. Like what the hell does the government holding you accountable have to do with a damn priest molesting your child or a teacher molesting your child or uncle molesting your child? You know, um,
Yeah.
the
Ain't nobody
majority of parents, the majority of parents, there are some who are, but the majority of parents are not responsible for that. You know, because the bottom line is none of us in our right minds would leave our children with anybody that we thought would harm them. None of us would. None of us would. The reason that, you know, strangers do not walk into your home and molest your children. It is always a family member, a friend of a family member, someone in a position, yes, that should be trusted. So if a teacher molests your kid, you shouldn't have sent them to school. It's your damn fault because they had to go to school. Like, get the hell out of here.
Girl,
You know, it is
38 times.
absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know, there sits a man who's talking about mothers. Well, where the fuck were you?
Yeah.
Are you somebody's dad? You know what I'm saying?
So can't anybody tell me? I mean, my God, my son was, you know, he wrestled. They went away for wrestling tournaments. He played the clarinet. I wanted him to be a normal child. He was in sports. He played music instruments. And you're trying to tell me because somebody molests my child, it's because of a parent? Man,
Well,
get
see, the
girl,
thing
I
of
was
it
living.
is, the thing of it is,
But
yeah, I'm living too. But here's the thing, though, because we've had this conversation many times. My children went nowhere with nobody. I went on every damn field trip. And you know, I think about all of that, and I thank God every day for everything that I have, but I especially thank Him for being able to be with my children, my damn self.
correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely know that is a luxury. I know that. And I'm thankful for it and I'm grateful for it because every parent does not have that luxury. You have
All
single
right, all
parents.
right.
You have
All
single
right.
parents.
We got to welcome DJ Spider-Man to the show.
Hey, Spidey.
We sure
Hello,
love
how's
you and
everybody
miss.
doing?
Yeah, yeah. Spidey,
My kids did those. Pettyville said my daughter went to track camp. Pettyville, like I said, I know it was a luxury. My children did everything, but I was there. They
But you
spent the
were
night
able,
nowhere.
you were
I
able
was
to do
able
that.
to do that. I was able to do that. You know, thank God I had educated friends. My mother had educated friends. I had the luxury of sending my children to schools that close friends were, you know, principals of and things like that. Um, but again, I was there.
Exactly. But
So I know that's a luxury.
I
But there
have
are
educated
parents who
and
can't be there.
non-educated friends. Yeah.
Well, I
But
shouldn't say educated friends, but you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
friends who
Some
oversaw
people,
schools, friends who were doctors in schools, you know, friends that could watch my kids when I couldn't be there. Is basically what I'm saying.
right?
I had all kind of friends, but
Okay.
to that point, I'm just saying, you know, I had friends, and my mother had friends who ran schools, who were teachers. You understand what I'm saying? So that our children could be monitored closely in the event we couldn't be there.
Right.
But most parents don't have that luxury.
Yeah, most
Exactly,
parents
Sonny
don't.
B. Parents need to work. You
And-
have so many, even if they're not single parents. We ain't talking about the current generation because they men don't work. I don't know what they doing, but anyway, parents work. Even if they weren't single parents, both parents work. You know, parents have to work. So, you know, what do? You know,
and
I was just telling April not long ago about the boys being in Boy Scouts. And my sister and I were troop leaders. And when the first away thing came up and they told us we couldn't go, oh, well, you know, Boy Scouts is over now. Because, you know, it's only men. I can be a damn troop leader. I can do these damn things every fucking week. I can donate all my goddamn time. I can do all this shit, but I can't go on a trip with my son. Then guess what? He can't go. And that was the end of Boy Scouts. You know, my granddaughter went to a school owned by Northwestern. And it was a charter school. And she was probably in first or second grade, but twice a year they went away for a week. And they said, well, parents aren't allowed to go. It's mandatory. Ain't nothing in the world mandatory when it comes to mine. You can't tell me my child got to go away and I can't be there. Who the fuck are you? And it's, oh, well, it's mandatory. No, it's not.
Yeah. So everybody, what I did is I played this clip. And what it is some of the black people, they want to come up with every excuse to, you know, about talking about Father Flagler and everything. So this guy was like the two little black boys that have accused Father Flagler of molesting them was saying that it would not have happened if they would have had good parents. So, you know, I'm livid now because you cannot tell me basically he's just saying the parents were bad. That's why the boys got molested. Not holding Father Flagler accountable. And so, hold on. One thing. I just need y'all to listen to something else.
Please don't make me. Please.
One guy said, but the other one didn't say it. That's the thing. What kind of brothers are you? Are you brothers or are you brothers? Or are you blood brothers? I don't know, right? But one brother said it, the other one didn't. Mom was, dad wasn't in the life. Mom was, somewhere, something, but then they saw it to be strange. Wait a minute. If mom ain't in your life, but then she sees it to be strange, what the fuck is the problem? Why are we not holding these parents accountable? Parents are not protecting their children.
So for everybody,
April, please don't make me listen to no more
just
that
for everybody that came in, I was just trying to give you
Hi, Phoenix.
Of what people reasoning are with the two black boys that have accused white priest Father Flagler of molesting them. Now they want to contradict the stories and everything and blame it on the parents. I've never been one to agree that we are going to hold parents accountable when I know before I got good paying jobs, me myself being a single mother, I always worked 2 jobs until I got a good paying job, being a correctional officer in the prison system. And then when I got that good job, I started working all of the overtime I could. And so my son could enjoy everything that I wanted him to have in life. Music lessons, wrestling, football, the latest clothes, everything. And he was in Cub Scouts. And ain't no way nobody gonna tell me that because somebody freaking molested my child, it was because of bad parenting. And if I had fallen down, we don't know what goes on with some of these people. People have nervous breakdowns. We have all kind of addictions.
We don't know. His mother could have been in prison. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But
we don't know.
To say that they got molested because the mother wasn't a good mother, dude, you can go somewhere and sit down.
Take the shortcut to hell. Don't even go straight to hell. Now, take the shortcut to hell.
I just brought you in. I let you listen since you're on the panel. Do you have anything you would like to say about this situation?
Can you hear me, April?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of heard some of that. I didn't hear all of it. And
I'll send it to you. I can't stomach it anymore.
Yeah, I can't chat in the chat room either. So I'm trying to get you to send me a regular link to the channel. But other than that, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, this is DJ Spider-Man, our other co-host, and he is from MCDE Radio Network that is on Spreaker.com. And I really need you guys to support him and MCDE. And I really appreciate Spider-Man joining us because I wanted to do this 2 years ago. And so I really thank him. Phoenix Rising, they were little children when this happened. Okay. So I know you didn't hear it all. I'm going to post the link so anybody that wants to go listen to it, he can say something. You can say something. But to me, they're trying to, people want to defend supporting, they want to defend supporting Father Pfleger. So you can go ahead. Hey, welcome back, Lady Alicia, and give your input. I'm going to put the link so you guys can listen to this guy.
Yeah, I heard enough. I actually heard too much.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it.
Here's the thing.
I was asking Spider-Man to give his opinion, but he said he couldn't chat. Okay, hold on, Spidey. Let me send you another link.
Okay.
I just think it's ridiculous. First of all, okay, in terms of Father Pfleger and anybody else, people have the right to support whomever they want. You support Robert Sylvester Kelly. That is your right. So I don't see, I don't understand how you're upset over people supporting Father Pfleger. I just don't.
I'm not upset with them supporting Father Pfleger. My thing is, what I'm saying is, either how can you support Father Pfleger, but yet talk about R. Kelly. They both
Because
been accused of the same things.
well,
Messing with kids.
again,
So either you're born or you're addicted.
no, it's not that simple, April. Come on now. Nothing is that black and white.
And you
Nothing is that black and white. There is always a big ass gray area. The reason that they support Father Flagler and not Robert Sylvester Kelly is because Robert has a history of young girls. Now we're only talking about Robert. We're not talking about every damn singer in the music industry. Robert has a history. Father Flagler had no history. So I know you're going to say, but Priest, I know. We're not talking about Priest. We're talking about one man. Just like with R. Kelly, one man. Entertainers, I know them to fuck with young girls too. But we're not talking about the entire entertainment industry. We're only talking about Robert. We're only talking about Father Flagler. They stand behind Father Flagler because of his work in the black community, because of his support in the black community, because that's all they know him for. The same with you and Robert. You do not know the person that they speak of when they talk of this goddamn serial pedophile. You didn't know him that way. These people do not know Father Flagler that way. He's been here 50 years. You know, he's marched. He's adopted black boys. You know, he's fed half the goddamn black community, if not all of the black community in Chicago. You know, he gives them money. He gives them food. He is a constant. He has been an extremely positive, supportive person. That's what they know.
Okay. So now.
And that is what they're supporting. They're supporting the person that they know. Just like you supporting Robert, the person that you know.
And I understand that. I never attack parents. I never.
No,
I just said good or bad. But the point that I'm trying to make is how, you know, one is no better than the other. They're making excuses. You know, just like we say, we want to say all of these conspiracy theories are against rap, but now they're trying to say, oh, that they're doing this to the father because he helped black people. So,
but see, the thing is, that wouldn't be far-fetched, April. Okay. You know, because come on, we know damn well that our government restricts the help of black and brown people. We know that. So that's not even a conspiracy. That's just fact. It's been done. We know it's been done. You know, it's not far-fetched at all for someone to try to stifle someone who is elevating a multitude of black people. That has always been. It is a far stretch of what they're saying about R. Kelly, because we don't know any of that to be true. We ain't seen it. We don't know it to be true. It's just a conspiracy theory. The government and the powers that be doing whatever they feel is necessary to keep black people in a position of no power. That's not a conspiracy. That's a fact.
Okay.
They've done it. They've always done it.
Spider-Man, did you want to give any input? I don't even know if he can hear. He needed another link. I sent it to him.
Facebook user says, I agree, Darlene. One is no better than the other. Both have a history of sex crimes. Father Flake history just came out. It may be more coming out. Yeah, we agree with that. We agree that there may be more coming out.
Yeah.
However, he doesn't have a history of sex crimes. Right. This is the first accusation that has ever came out about Father Flager. It's not the first that's ever came about R. Kelly. Yeah. That's the difference. It's not the same at all.
Okay.
If I kill one person, if I kill one person, that doesn't make me a serial murderer. But if I'm accused of having killed 10 people, it's not the same as somebody who killed one damn person. I don't care what you say. It's not the same.
Okay.
Because that one person could have been killing somebody in self-defense. But if I have a history, if I've been accused of killing 10 damn people, that's a history. That's a history.
Okay. DJ Spider-Man, can you hear us? Did you have any input? And actually, I listened to this guy's video. Actually, this show wasn't even supposed to be about this, but I was so livid. Okay. There he is. He's in the... Okay, he said he got it. So,
great.
Can you speak now to give your input?
Well, I put it this way: no matter what you do in life, you're gonna have people that's gonna follow whoever. You're gonna have people that's gonna follow Satan. It's just the nature of whatever it is. But you're gonna have people that follow. Now, about the Father Flager thing. Actually, I haven't kept up with it, so I really don't know. The only thing I know that a lot of people saying that he's a good man. He does a lot for the community and stuff like that. That's all fine and dandy. That's gravy, especially if you're in the urban neighborhoods and if you are of Caucasian descent and you're trying to help out. That's fine. But as I was saying last time, even though and Lady Alicia was saying, he don't have a history of that behavior, but it's the moniker of the whole entity of being a priest. That's what I was trying to say last time.
I know what you were trying to say, and it's absolutely unfair.
It is.
It's unfair. We're not talking about all of priesthood. We're talking about one priest. Just like with Robert Kelly. We could talk about the whole damn music industry. You got dozens of goddamn people in the music industry that screw young girls.
Yep, exactly.
Well, the point,
but they're not being accused and they're not on trial. Robert is. So we cannot lump Father Flager in with all the other damn priests. He's one priest. You are very biased.
I get you on that.
When it comes to black and white.
You're right. I mean,
you're very biased when it comes to black and white.
Now, if you say if black people can't be racist, you're wrong, because we can
black
be racist.
People. No, you can't be racist.
Yes,
no, you cannot. We're not going to do this.
What is racism?
You cannot. You can be prejudiced.
What is
you can be prejudiced, but you cannot be
racist.
No, it does not.
Well, I said no. Racist.
Really?
I love all people.
Really?
Really, Lady Alicia?
Really?
If you are prejudging Chuck for whatever
reason, that's a prejudgment. That's just a judgment. There's a difference between prejudging
So you're
There
basing
is
on
there
whatever.
is a difference between a
That's the same
prejudgment
thing.
and
That's the same thing.
it's
Them
not
folks
the
do to us.
same.
They
It's
Oh, I
not
prejudge.
know
the
all these
same.
folks.
How you gonna judge a whole race of people on a few nuts?
I didn't say I wasn't talking about a race of people. You wouldn't let me finish.
And you didn't let me finish. So now we're on the
There
same
is
boat.
a difference in a judgment and a prejudice.
What's the
You
difference?
can there's a major difference.
I'm listening. What's the difference?
You can a judgment is a judgment. A prejudice
It's prejudging.
no, it's not.
It is. Prejudice is prejudging.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm really not. I can't.
That's why
Because
we have this conversation.
Wait a
you
minute.
enrage me.
Hold
I'm
that.
not doing this
That's why we
because
have
that
this
now.
because
The
a
point-
prejudice
to prejudge.
no.
Okay, what is taught? Is prejudice taught or racism?
Racism is taught. It's a learned behavior.
What about prejudice?
I'm finna look that up. So I'm gonna give Lady a leisure. What
I don't need you to look it up because
I'm looking it up.
a prejudice is something that you have against, something or someone. A prejudgment is just a judgment. I don't have to have that for everybody. I can prejudge a damn book I'm reading. That don't mean I'm not going to read the book. That doesn't mean I'm prejudiced against the book.
Yeah. Says a racist does not like other races. Prejudice is picking what race you deal with.
Exactly.
So
it's not a prejudgment. Okay, if you say so. If you say so.
Hold up. Guns down. Check this out. When I saw this guy, because the show was supposed to have been choosing what table you sit at, I was livid because now here you got another man. This man is defending Father Pfleger. He's blaming the parents. That's what I got livid with. I've never blamed the parents. And so
I get what he was trying to say. For me, he took it too damn far. You understand? You can't. There are some parents who are lax with their children. But you can't say that a parent is a bad parent because their child got molested. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, or because they were at the priest's quarters or whatever.
Now, see, I gotta draw a line because,
Well,
and this is what I'm saying.
Now, according to the dictionary, prejudging, this is what it means. It says unreasonable dislike of a particular group of people or things, or a preference for one group or people or things over another. That's what they say so far as prejudging.
Okay.
And like I say, a lot of times we categorize people, I want to be friends with that person or whatever. I don't want to be. So basically you are prejudging because it could be an unreasonable dislike for that person. Maybe you don't like the way they look that day or whatever the case is.
What about if you listen?
But hold on now. See, I have a problem with that because who in the hell is to say what's reasonable for each individual.
That is true. I agree with you on that.
You can't tell me what's reasonable to me. Everybody lives an entirely different life.
Right. But see, the way society goes, it ain't on the individual. It's according to the masses. And that's jacked up. That's why you can say there's always going to be a white and black thing. Because I can't say all white people are prejudiced or racist. I can't say that. I don't know every white person. So I can't say all of them are like that. You got some that's like that. You see it for yourself. You got some black folks the same way. So it's done by the masses. It's sad that it takes place, but it happens.
Listen, there will always be, see, there is a difference between being prejudiced and being racist. Black people cannot be racist because you do not hide, you don't own shit. You don't run shit. You do not have the power to be racist. You don't have the damn power. You don't have the power, to implement systemic racism. You don't have the power to implement racism over any damn group. So it is impossible for you to be racist. You can be prejudiced as hell. I'm prejudiced. There are groups of people I don't like, period.
What? No.
What?
Here's the definition of
Look
racism.
here.
Here's the definition of racism.
And who wrote that definition? See, here's the thing.
This comes from the Webster Dictionary.
You cannot, written by who? Black people. See, this is what we need to stop. This is what we need to stop as black people. We need to stop allowing white folks to define what the fuck racism is. How the hell would they know?
I agree with you. I definitely
I don't accept their definition of racism because it's fucking ridiculous. How are you, the racist, going to tell me what the hell is racist to me?
And look, I agree with you. But this is the things that we allow.
I don't allow it.
But you only one lady of leisure.
I'm the only person that matters.
There you go.
Shit.
Now see, here's that definition.
Who else? Now I don't want to hear that definition.
But see,
it's bullshit. Their definition is bullshit.
All that crap that they write is bull crap. But anywho, this is what they say.
Okay.
Agree that race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority. That's their definition of racism.
Well, I guess I'm racist because I think I'm a beautiful, beautiful black queen.
But like
I'm better than anybody in any other race. So what am I?
I mean, but like I say, whatever the case is, whatever the case is,
I am a beautiful black queen. I said a beautiful black queen.
And you think that you're superior to all other races?
Everybody.
Which is a true fact. It is what it is.
Spidey, what does that make me?
Well, April's thinking is a true fact.
But what does it make her? Does it make her racist? Does it make her racist?
Black queen, and I'm better than anybody else. All races, because I'm a queen. Now, what do that make me?
I can't with you. I cannot.
I've been a star all my life.
But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the stuff that we got to put up with, man, it's crazy. But and Lady
right, Lee, Tracy Porter, right? I
agree with you. You know, but we didn't like those books.
No,
we didn't. And I don't. And this is why, I laugh. It's sad and it's funny to me when I hear black people arguing with white people about what racist is. Like, why are you even entertaining their lunacy? Because how can you, who have never been black, ain't never gonna be black, tell me what the fuck is racist to me?
Not. Say that again. I know some people didn't hear you.
How can you, who are not black, are never
Keyword.
going to be black,
Keyword.
define what is racist to a black person? You can't. You have zero fucking validity to do so. So white folks, I want y'all to cut that shit out. I don't accept, I reject every damn thing that you say about racism because you're not a damn authority.
Now,
I'm the authority.
Now, Facebook user.
Every black person is the authority.
Exactly. Now, Facebook user, you made a comment. A racist does not like other races. Prejudice is picking what race you deal with. Can a person be a prejudiced racist?
Yeah, I'm a prejudiced racist.
Okay.
I am. I'm a prejudiced racist. There are certain races that I do not fucking like.
And so why you don't?
We know them illegal aliens. We know them illegal. Okay, hey, Miss Margaret.
Hey,
Miss Margaret.
Hey, Miss Margaret. But Facebook user, if there is no such thing, so how can a person be prejudiced and be a racist, but they cancel out both? That don't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
So a person can be prejudiced and racist.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But they're not. You can be both. And you can be one or the other. Mm-hmm. They're not mutually exclusive to each other.
So now, when we talk about these illegal aliens, what is that?
You know, I don't believe that's racist because it's law. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, law is law. Law ain't a fucking race.
But laws can be manipulated also.
They come over here illegally.
And I don't care. And see, when I say
opportunities, so we don't like them. So what is that?
I don't like illegal aliens, period. I don't give a damn where.
I don't. Or prejudice?
No. How could it be racism? Because illegal aliens come from every goddamn where.
Okay.
I don't give a damn if you're a Nigerian illegal. I don't care if you're a Mexican illegal. I don't care if you're an African illegal. Illegal is not a damn race.
Okay. But we're prejudiced against them because they get all of the benefits.
I'm prejudiced against them because they don't uphold the goddamn laws of our country.
Okay. But they get everything.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
They get a lot more than we ever got.
Okay. Got that right.
But I am prejudiced against them because they avert the law. We can't avert the law. We more goddamn American than anybody in this fucking country. Because we found it.
Exactly.
Okay?
And built it.
Exactly. Hey, exactly. We found it.
So why we can look down upon? Why do we get the non-factoring things that make us progress? Why is that?
Because they're afraid of us.
Exactly.
They're afraid of us.
And if somebody, I'm quite sure somebody asking the question, why are they afraid of black people?
They're afraid of us because they know what the fuck they've done to us.
Exactly. Keep going. Come
Because
on.
they judge us by their own characteristics.
Come on now.
Oh, preach now. Give it a roll, Spidey.
April,
They judge us by their own characteristics. And they're afraid that if we get the power that they get, that we just might enslave their ass.
That's the whole issue right there.
And then
they don't want to be in slavery.
Yes.
But see, here's the thing.
All of the false narratives they put. We get the most food stamps.
But see, here's the thing too, though. Lady Elijah ain't thinking about putting nobody in slavery. April ain't thinking about putting nobody in slavery. We just want our fair share.
Exactly.
So that's slavery.
But you see,
on their part,
they don't know what's fair. They don't do what's fair.
Right. That's because they know they did wrong.
Exactly.
And that's that guilt eating their ass up.
I don't even think it's guilt. Like I said, it's not guilt. They ain't guilty. Because if they were guilty, goddammit, we would have been had reparations. If they felt guilty, we would have been had our just desserts. You understand? They don't feel guilty. They feel fear because they're fucking afraid. They're afraid that if we have the power that belongs to us, that we will do the dirty shit that they did.
Woo!
Again, they judge us by their own characteristics. Facebook user says, I said it's no such thing. You can't be both because one doesn't like nor have any intentions of doing right. I mean, they wouldn't hold a conversation with you. And that's just not true. I hold conversations with people that I'm prejudiced against.
You say you do?
I work with nothing but illegals. Yes. Yes. You see, the difference to me in being prejudiced and being racist, racism, in one word, is oppression. Okay? It's oppression. It's attempting to keep a race oppressed.
And we doing a darn good job of keeping ourselves oppressed.
Yep, and we helping them out.
We helping them out.
Yep. You see, I may not like you, but I'm not going to do anything against you. I'm just not going to fuck with you.
Woo! Say that again. Say that again. Yeah, why would I want to fuck with you? Oops, I said I wasn't going to curse. When I know you dirty, lying, scheming and stuff.
Exactly. But I wouldn't do anything against you. Because you see, if I do something against you,
I stoop to your level.
No, it's not that I stoop to your level. I've given you unwarranted power. You have none against me.
Right.
You see, you do things against people that you're afraid of. You do things against people that you feel are better than. I've never had that feeling. I've never thought there was anybody in the damn world that was better than me. Nobody. You know, you do things against people that you think are going to prevent you from getting something or having something. Can't nobody do that. I can have whatever the hell I want to have. You know, there isn't a person that can stop me from getting anything that I want if I want it.
And that's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be. But we're so messed up when somebody tries to help us or empower us. You know, we want to say they think they know it all. They better than us.
But that's, you see, that's their insecurity. That's how they feel. It's not what you're portraying. It's what they feel.
Right.
You understand? They're projecting how they feel onto you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, I've had all my life people have said, y'all always acting like you was better than us. Well, I wasn't acting. That's how you felt.
Right.
I was just being me. And if you looked at me as better than you, that's your problem. It ain't mine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if something does happen, because we all do have issues, but
exactly, Phoenix, ain't nobody better than you. They just might be different. They're not better than you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there is only one of each and every one of us. There is no other Lady of Leisure. There is no other Phoenix. Name but one of you. So nobody's better.
So what is the solution to ratify the problem about racism and prejudice?
There is no solution. And this is what you all need to recognize. I know you want it to be a solution. I know you want racism to go away. I know you hold on to hope that it will. It's not. It never will.
I kind of disagree with that.
I know you disagree with it, and you have every right to disagree with it. But, you know, just look around.
Yep.
Just look around. When is it going to end? It's on a damn uprising. It's never going to end.
I agree with you. But the solution to
it'll end when the world ends. It will end when the world ends. That's when it'll end.
Yeah, but the solution to all that stuff,
and you know what? It ain't even gonna end then, because it's a heaven and a hell. It's not even gonna end then.
But the simple solution to end prejudice and racism is education.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's education.
Because I'm very well educated, and I'm still prejudiced.
Talking about you.
You don't think there's other people? You don't think there's millions of other people out here like me? Yes, there are.
The overall problem with that stuff is education. Now, if you talk to a lot of white people will
you can't educate a fool.
That's true. I agree with you on that.
You can't educate a fool.
The ones that want to learn.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The ones who want to learn aren't the ones who are racist.
I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with you. I kind of sort of.
There is no kind of sort of. The ones who want to learn, racist people don't want to learn. Racist people want to define. Racist people want to define racism. Racist people want to tell us how all the racist shit they do is not racist. But the ones who want to learn are not truly racist.
I can't agree with that one.
Oh, I can.
Okay, say how you feel, Spider.
Here's the thing. You got to look at the fact. Even people that grew up around racism and you don't like black people because whatever goes on in their household, that's on them. But anyway, here's the thing. If you are taught racism at an early age, how do you think you're going to grow up to be? You're going to grow up to be a racist. You're going to grow up
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I have plenty of white friends whose parents were as racist as they could be, but they were not. I don't agree with that.
But see, here's the thing.
Kids grow up
People grow
and they go their own damn way.
I agree with that. I agree.
And most of them that grew up with racist parents
that was taught racism, that's racist as all get out. Look at those folks. And like I say, everybody that hate other races, a lot, maybe that's what happened in their household. Maybe that's what their parents taught them, their grandparents taught them. Then you got some of them that don't apply that type of thinking into their life.
Exactly.
And break that generational whatever you want to call it.
You have a lot of people don't apply that in their life. But
it's a lot less than what it should be.
I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Because when you look at, I think there are more non-racist people than there are racist people. I really do. It's just that racist people, their actions and behavior are so detrimental that it overshadows those who aren't racist. Because you don't hear about people who aren't racist on the damn news.
Why would
you know what I'm saying? You don't hear about that. You don't see, thousands of groups of people marching in love. You see goddamn terrorists storming the damn Capitol.
Not right. Now, Phoenix Rising just made a comment, which makes a lot of sense. It said for Phoenix, it's exposed, for example, grew up in a multicultural community as children. They didn't know anything about being different until the world told them about the difference.
Exactly.
So, told, if you tell the person enough, the same thing over and over and over, they will start to believe it. And it start to become a learned behavior. That is a fact. There is a lot of racist households, black or white, that the vile, evil thoughts, and if you keep listening to that stuff, you're gonna start cultivating that in your spirit. That's the part that you don't know. So education has a lot to do with being racist, because you got to be educated in order to think different. A lot of people is racist and never met a black person in their life. And when they go to these seminars and go to classes and learn about
something wrong with your mic.
Yeah, something wrong with your mic.
Heidi, talk to your mic. It's going in and out.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what Phoenix was saying is that a lot of times that thought process, if you're told that you ain't nothing all your life, how you think that's going to turn out? You're going to start believing it. You're going to start cultivating that in your spirit.
That's true.
Same thing as being told, don't like black people, don't like white people. If you keep hearing that over and over and over, you will start to develop that into your spirit. You might not even have met a black person in your life, but you hate them because my father said for me to do this, my mother said for me to do this. This is all I heard coming up. But you got some that breaks the mold that don't go that route because they feel within themselves, feel within their spirit that ain't right.
And so, most children that come from racist families, they end up being with another person of another race.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't see the racism really truly being passed on to most of racist children. Some of them, yes, but I believe the majority of them not. I believe the majority of them not. Because like I said, I have 3 friends whose parents were as racist as they could be, who would literally sneak out, hang out with me. You understand what I'm saying? And Melissa and I are friends to this day. Her mother was the most racist person in the world. She was not. Her siblings were not. But her parents were.
So did you ever ask her why she was?
Speaking to your mic.
Did you ever ask her why she didn't turn out that way?
Kids a lot of times think their parents are crazy. They do. And she just thought they were crazy. And, kids know, just like everybody knows good and bad. Everybody knows good and bad, regardless of where it's coming from. And she just always felt that the things that they said were not good. They were bad things. It didn't matter that it came from her parents. She knew as a child, not really knowing what racism was, as she explained it to me, in her mind, it was just negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I know.
And it was just negativity to her.
Yep, her spirit went a lot of negativity to
exactly.
And
she just rejected it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now Phoenix made a comment. When they did a study, they put a black child together with a white child at a young age. They played together, ate together, everything.
Mm-hmm.
There was no racial nothing between the two. They thought they were inseparable. They called each other brothers. So, if children can do that, how come adults can't do that?
Because adults aren't pure. Adults aren't pure.
There you go. Key word.
Adults aren't pure. Children are pure. Adults are not.
Wow.
Yep, you're right. I agree. That's why it's imperative to do the best. It's best if you can educate somebody. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like you said earlier, some people you just can't deal with. You
just cannot.
So I mean,
you cannot educate a fool. You can't.
Right. Them the ones you leave alone.
Listen,
you can't make a tiger change its stripes.
I do not have conversations about racism with people that are not of color. I mean, to me, it's idiotic.
I think that's a good choice, because you're gonna wind up finding yourself in a debate,
and it's a stupid debate.
Right?
Because how can you debate with me over something that you have no experience in?
Exactly.
You have never in your life been a victim of racism. So how in the world, in the name of sanity, can you possibly define to me what the hell racism is? Like, how? That's just like me trying to tell you how to be a damn man. How the hell would I know? When have I ever been a man? You know, I see all these conversations going on, and I think it is absolutely ludicrous because as black people, we still give these fuckers the damn power. You give them the power when you entertain the goddamn conversation. They should not be sitting at that table having the damn conversation with you.
Yep.
They should be having the damn conversation with each other, not us.
Exactly. Now, Miss Margaret made a good comment in chat. Makes a whole lot of sense. And Miss Margaret, I agree with you 100%. The whole
Read
issue.
her comment. Read her comment.
The whole issue is the buck breaking thing, and that is a real thing, and it's still effective today.
That's why they do.
Margaret, yeah. Margaret says, my belief, whites know they are not superior, but want to convince us that they are and we are not. They can see that we dominate in all sports in every field if given the chance. Our schools are deliberately poor because they don't want us educated. They put drugs in our neighborhoods to destroy young men. White agenda is to destroy black men unless you are like Billy Porter. Oh, Lord Jesus. You got a thing about Billy Porter, don't you, Miss Margaret? I ain't mad at you, girl. Black men have always been a threat. That is why buck breaking was and is so important. You know, absolutely. Black people were a threat, period. That's why they did not want us to read. They did not want us to be educated. You know, absolutely. They do know they're not superior. Of course, they know they're not superior. We know they're not superior.
Yep. That's why they rather have us for their entertainment. That's all it is.
Exactly.
A lot of them sports, like the NBA and stuff, because of the entertainment value. That stuff was created for their purpose. Oh, they can jump high, they can shoot. Yeah, it was created for their purpose, for entertainment. Because if it wasn't, then how come there is no black owners that own NBA teams? How come there's no black owners that own NFL teams? They do everything in their power to fight against a black person owning one of those teams. And then when a black person go out on their own, like Ice Cube with his basketball team, now they want to shut him down and all this other stuff. So it's crazy. It's sad. But Miss Margaret, you're 100% right. It's crazy. It's very crazy. Phoenix Rising had a comment. I don't believe that you can change the stripes. Look at how black and white families are conjoined with the racist grandparents, and the grandparents wind up loving the black children. So
I don't know. I've seen both sides of that.
Right, it's crazy. It's crazy. But like I say, education is key in all this stuff. To be honest with you, you know, I know you don't agree with that, but education. What else can we do other than to educate? And we have to educate our own too, because a lot of us is some damn fools as well. So education is key.
We hate our own people.
Educating ourselves. We do not need to educate white people. Why the hell do we need to educate them? They are the racists. They know what the fuck they are. They know what they've done. What can we educate them on?
But see, even the white people that
they don't even want to take down Christopher Columbus statues.
Right. Even some of the white people that are racist, they're racist because my daddy, my mama, my grandparents. So some of those people can be educated not to be racist.
You know, to be honest with you, I'm sorry. I'm not educating them on shit. I'm not. Why? Why? They've had better opportunities than we have in being educated on any damn thing they wanted to be. I'm not doing it. Why are you, you all are constantly giving these damn people. Stop giving them. They don't give you shit.
That's why they know how to betray us. They know more about us than we know about ourselves.
I agree with you on that point. But see, here's the thing, Lady Alicia. Even though, and I'm with you on every aspect of that. Why should we educate them? I'm with you on that. But see, here's the thing too. You got, just like a lot of us have been misled to believe in certain things, so were them.
Let them be misled. Let them be misled. Because here's the thing. Even if you can educate them, it does nothing for you. It does. You think they're going to go home to their racist ass family and say, I ain't racist no more? No, they're not. They're going to still pretend or go along with their family in their racism. Fuck these people. Stop giving them our goddamn time. And the people that we need to be educating our own. I wouldn't waste a second on their ass. We need to educate our own. Damn them. They educate their own. Racism is never going to end. You can talk till you blue in the damn face. It's not going to end. I'm not changing the racist white people. I don't give a damn. Be as racist as you want. My life is damn near over. It's been grand in this world with your racist ass. So, I just don't. I'm sorry. I can't give them a damn thing. I'm not educating them. I'm not having a conversation about racism with them because, again, I think it's ludicrous. I'm not doing it. I see zero damn benefit to me or mine. That is time wasted.
And I can remember on jobs when they used to give us the diversity classes. Everybody had to go to diversity training, so everybody can learn how to
get along with black people.
Along with black people and all of this.
like we were some foreign matter.
Right. And it was like, you mad at me because I took a vacation. You don't like me because I got cars.
When I worked for the county, my chief literally tried to fire me because we were both in Nordstrom's at lunchtime. And it was funny as hell because she didn't know I was there. I didn't know she was there. We both walked out of the dressing room in the same suit. And I came to work Monday with the suit on and she couldn't buy it. Well, that's because you're a cokehead. And all your money go to the coke man.
Oh, Lord.
Well, it did. She used to literally owe her entire check to the drug dealer.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Every payday. She was paying her bills with her credit cards and trying to hide it from her husband. She owed all her money to the dope dealer. But she was so pissed off. How can you afford that? None of your damn business. How come you couldn't? You make more damn money than me. you know, and she was a white girl, of course, but she did everything in her power to get me fired simply because I bought a goddamn suit. And I laughed at her.
Yeah.
My son
Yeah.
is playing a game and it
Diversity.
sounds like somebody's fighting.
I sure remember that. Diversity training, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would never go.
you could never, you can't relate to me being followed in the store and then I pull out my charge card. Now you want to respect me. I would have you bring up the stuff and then say I don't want it. No, don't be nice to me now. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Takara. And they still follow us
Hi,
around.
Takara.
They still follow us around in the stores. You whip out credit cards. Some of them want to verify them.
If they follow me around in the store, they can follow me out the door. I don't do that. I no. You know, it's just like, first of all, I try not to buy nothing in the hood but groceries, and that's only because I have to. I'm not checking my bags. You know how you go in some stores and you have bags from another. Oh, you gotta check your bag. No, the hell I don't. Show me the law that says I have to check my bag. You don't trust me with my own shit, but I'm supposed to trust you with it. I'm not checking my bag. If I have to check my bag, I'm leaving. I'm not checking my bag. Because what's the purpose in that? So you're saying I have to check my bag because I'm a fucking thief? I may put something in my bag? No, not doing that. You're not following me, and I'll tell them if they follow me, you're going to follow me out the door because that's where I'm headed. I'm not going to be followed. You're not going to hold on to my fucking property that I purchased. I'm not doing any of that. You know, we allow all of these things.
Yep, I agree.
And you know, I don't know if you've ever heard of Jamal Cole. He's a friend of mine. I used to work with him years ago. He's a young man and he has a very great organization that, you know, Oprah's given him millions of dollars last year. But he has this great organization. It's called My Block, My Hood, My City.
Okay, I heard of it.
Right. And I remember when he used to stand on the corner downtown and sell books. But he takes kids, you know, from the hood that have never been anywhere. And that's why it's called My Block, My Hood, My City. Because you have millions of black children who have never been out of their very own community. But Jamal has he does his speech and he puts up these signs all over the neighborhood that says it's not normal. It's not normal for you to walk into a goddamn store or not be able to walk into a store. You got to pay for your shit outside through bulletproof glass. We accept this type of shit. I have seen restaurants where you cannot go inside and order your food, where you have to stand outside and they give you your food through a little goddamn hole. And we run and take them our money like some damn fools.
And it's only done in our communities.
Because we allow it. Because we're fucking lazy. Because we don't want to walk 4 more blocks, or we don't want to drive another damn mile. Because here is the most important thing that people need to understand and accept. If you don't patronize those businesses, they can't stay there. If you don't take them your money, they won't be there but a month. They take all of our revenue out of our community and they don't put back a damn thing. Nothing. They don't hire you. They don't live there. They don't bank there. They don't patronize any of the businesses in your community. But you run and you take them all your damn money and you get treated like a fucking criminal. A lot of times disrespected. You know, I've seen kids come in little stores and they just give them, here, take this. That ain't what the fuck you want. Don't take that, baby. Tell them to take that shit back. You just gonna give a kid what the hell you want him to have because you don't want to take the time to pick what he wants. We allow all of this. All of it. You don't go in a white neighborhood and go stand outside and order your damn food through no goddamn bulletproof glass. You don't go to an ATM in a white neighborhood where you can only make a deposit. It don't even give you cash back. Like, I just don't understand the mindset. Why you allow these things. I just don't understand it. You know, it's like you're fucking worthless. You're worthless. And I know you're worthless because you allow them to treat you like you're worthless.
That's how Mike Brown and George Floyd got killed. They thought they was worthless. He was allegedly supposed to have passed a fake bill, but we never got the truth behind that.
Yeah, we did. It was a fake bill. It was a fake 20. Yeah, it was a fake 20.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy said he wish he had never called the police.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Spidey, I'm over here. I need some health tips. And then I need to know what's the difference from an air fryer, using an air fryer to just fry my food, and regular grease.
You still using regular grease. You just using less of it. I hate them. They make your damn food taste funny.
Okay.
I don't like the way they smell when you cook it. I hate them.
Okay, Spidey. Come on.
I'm with you. See that's why I always use a pressure cooker.
There you go.
Compared to an air fryer.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Things like French fries. It's good for stuff like that. But so far as like cooking chicken and stuff like that, I prefer to do a pressure cooker over a air fryer.
Yeah. It doesn't taste right. People swear by them, and I have one of the most expensive ones they sell. The shit don't taste right. And it smells. It has a terrible smell, and your entire house smells like that. Hate them.
Those things are pretty expensive too.
They are. Like I said, I have one of the most expensive ones out there. Hate it. Hate it. One of the kids bought me a couple of years ago when they first came out. Hate it.
So why is everybody buying them? I mean, what's the big thing?
It's supposed to be healthier.
Right.
You know, the thing is, people just, white folks just push shit out for your ass and you just run and jump on the bandwagon. I've eaten more fried foods in 2020 than I have in 10 years. I don't fry shit. Normally if I want something fried, I will have it. That might be once a year, maybe twice a year. Last year was a hell of a lot more than that. But I don't fry stuff. Fries go in the oven. You know what I'm saying? I don't fry stuff. But if I want fried chicken, I want it to taste like fried chicken. I don't want it to taste like it's been boiled and somebody put some crust on it. And that's what the hell it tastes like out of an air fryer to me. Okay. I don't like it at all. Okay. But they're supposed to be healthier because you use much less grease. But if you're using grease, just use the damn grease.
Okay. Spidey.
Yes.
Can you tell me some exercises that I can do? I guess other than getting out of the bed. Because with COVID, I haven't been going out that much. And I'm sitting at home and I'm eating so much junk food. Boy, I tell you, barbecue skins, they never taste so good. All the junk food. Can you give me some tips?
Well, one of the things you want to do, like I said, that breathing exercise that I told you about last time.
I do that every time.
It's very, very essential. The breathing exercise. What it does, it helps work your lungs and open up your lungs. It introduce new oxygen to your lungs and introduce new oxygen to your brain. When your brain is oxygenized, other senses starts to kick in. Your body starts to healing itself. Same thing with sitting in a chair and just regularly breathing. But see, there's a way you do that also. You have to sit up with your back straight, with your head at a level, at an even level, and you sit there and you breathe. You breathe in deeply. You exhale out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. That introduces new oxygen. It also increases your oxygen in your body. When your oxygen is increased in your body, it starts your body to healing. Whatever ailments, it starts the healing process. Because if your oxygen is at 100%, it kills off the things in your body that's making you sick or making you not feel well. So you want to increase your oxygen. By doing that, one way is breathing. Another way is to learn how to meditate. Learn how to meditate. Meditate, introduce new oxygen into your body. And those are some of the simple things. And you talk about like exercise. April, you can do like if you're able to do like squat thrusts, where bend down and come back up, bend down, come back up, bend down, come back up. If you do that, that introduces oxygen into your body because you're using your lungs. And it also helps with your midsection, your belly section. It helps with that because you're working your oblique muscles. And if you can do two things at once, bend down when you come up, twist to the left, or twist to the right, go back down. That will also help burn belly fat. If you got a pouch, it'll help burn your belly fat. Also, you're working your lungs. So, I mean, there's different things you can do. you can take a like a tennis ball. Take a tennis ball and squeeze a tennis ball in either hand. That's working your arm muscles, your triceps, your biceps. You ain't got to do no weights. That's working those muscles. It's working your wrist muscles. There's a lot of different things that you can do. And sometimes you can be creative because some of the exercise that a lot of people do, some people can't do. So you have to be creative and come up with something. But it can be done. But the key thing of it is to increase your oxygen in your body. Your body will go into healing mode. No matter whatever disease you got, whatever ailments you got, if you increase your oxygen, your body, your mind will go into healing mode. And it'll start healing your body.
Girl, go get in an oxygen chamber.
Well, hey, I might not need one if I can get these Newports up. Shoot.
Yep, Phoenix, you're right. Adequate oxygen helps. If you can increase the oxygen to 100%, your body will go into healing. But I mean, like I say, do what you can do. Don't hurt yourself trying to get well. You know, some things that some of us just can't do. You know, like bend over, touch your toes and stuff like that. But you know, try to do the best you can. If you can go halfway down and come back up, that'll be fine because you're still doing exercise. If you can't go all the way down and touch the floor, that's fine. But if you keep doing it long enough, being repetitious about it, before long you notice you start touching the floor without you even realizing. Because
I want to read Takara's comment when you're done.
Do your exercise, your body, it's called retention. Once your body gets into a retentive mode, it's automatic. It do it automatically. Go ahead, Lady Alicia.
I just wanted to read Takara's Daniel's comment. She says, it's not so much as that we're worthless, it's just that we've been taught that we're worthless, that we've been treated like we're worthless for so long that the brainwash of being worthlessness, that makes you worthless. I'm sorry, it does. If you think you're worthless, if you allow people to treat you like you're worthless, then you're worthless. And I was never taught that I was worthless. And I'm not going to allow anybody to treat me like a damn criminal or treat me as if I'm worthless. So I don't know who taught you that you were worthless, but you're not.
You're number one.
And you should not accept anybody treating you with anything less than what you're worth.
Okay, so my topic of I choose to sit at a table with people that's encouraging me, hope, and everything. Spidey, if you can have dinner with 5 people, what 5 people would you choose? Can you hear me?
I don't think that he did. Spidey, are you there? Okay, April, what 5 people would you choose?
Lady Alicia, if you can have dinner with 5 people to sit at your table, who would you want?
I don't like people, so it wouldn't be 5. It would only be 3. Me, myself, and I.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
If I could have, seriously, it wouldn't be 5 people. It really wouldn't. I know. 5 people? No, that's too many.
If I could have dinner with 5 people, I would want Jesus to be there, Martin Luther King, my mother and my father, and Malcolm X.
Well, okay.
Because I would, oh Lord, I would want to ask them some questions and their thoughts on some of the things that's going on today. Yeah. I don't, Spidey, are you still there? Did you hear the question? Yeah, hey, Phoenix Rising, ain't she a mess? Talking about me, myself, and I. She would want her best friend there who passed.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I would definitely want my
And some
best
other
friend there.
people. Yeah. People that would give you hope and encouragement and tell you about yourself.
That would be my best friend. That would be the
Yeah.
only person, my best
If
friend.
everybody else can write in the comments, if you can have people to sit at your table and talk to you to give you hope and encouragement, who would it be?
You know, I think my great grandmother.
Yeah.
Because my great grandmother passed when I was a young teenager, maybe 14 or so. She was so funny. She taught me a lot of things. You know, she could teach you something without you knowing you were being taught. You know what I'm saying? She was a lot of fun. So I would like her. I would like to have dinner with her. And tell her some of the things that she told me that didn't turn out.
Yeah. What about you, Tracy? If you can have 5 people sit at the dinner table, who would you want them to be? For hope, encouragement, uplifting.
Harriet Tubman. I don't know if I would want to sit down with
Okay,
Harriet.
Phoenix
Those are
Rising
good
said,
though.
my father, my husband, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm, and Marcus Garvey. Yes. Yes, those are really good people. What about you, Takara? What people or anybody else that's listening, what people would you want to sit with at your table? Well, I don't know where they went.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm still
But
here.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we couldn't hear you. Okay, answer the question. What 5 people would you want to sit and have dinner with? If you could choose any 5 people, what 5 people would sit at your table?
For one, Marcus Garvey. Number 2 will have to be, I would say, will have to be Pontius Pilate. 3 will have to be a long removed ancestor, maybe 10 generations back. Definitely my father. And the last person will be probably Medgar Evers.
See, the only person I could think of, there is nobody I would want to sit at my table other than my best friend, and what you would say, April Jesus, that would really be it. That would be it. I can't. There isn't a person in the world that I would want to talk to or ask anything.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow. Tracy says Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Cindy Portier. Oh, Lord. That Barack Obama and that Oprah.
Oh, okay. Like I said, nobody. Jesus. I would definitely want to talk to
A
Jesus.
Facebook user has Mom, Dad, son, rest in peace, Dr. King and Marcus Garvey. Okay, we got 3 people that have said Marcus Garvey. That's Spidey, Phoenix Rising, and the Facebook user. Can you guys explain why it would be Marcus Garvey?
Well, Marcus Garvey was trying to
Facebook user say
together.
her dining room table seats 6 people. They want to add Harriet Tubman too.
Okay, go ahead, Spidey. You know, we also on a delay. That's what people don't realize. People think we be trying to overtalk each other. We're all on different delays. Okay. Spider-Man?
Yep. Marcus Garvey. If you go back and look at his work, Marcus Garvey put together over 3 million people throughout the world. Marcus Garvey had boats, planes, warehouses. Marcus Garvey's plan was for what you saw in Black Wall Street, but this was going to be globally. And he was uplifting black people at that time in his era. So he was doing a lot of work and a lot of things trying to bring blackness, and I said the word blackness, trying to bring that to flourishing, try to bring it to life, where you don't have to rely on those folks for help. But same token, he put together something that nobody, not even today, has pulled off. So he's a big inspiration. And if you go back to his works, go back and listen to his speeches. That man was very fluent. You think Barack Obama has some game for speech? Marcus Garvey had him beat. He had him beat. Very fluent. And when he talked, the power of his speeches moved you. So he had great influence on over 3 million people in his time.
You know, I'm not into great speakers. You know, I know how this is going to sound, guys, but honestly, I hear a speaker like Barack Obama and I think con man, because that's what they are. You know, they're con men. They can make you believe anything. I just can't. Girl, Joe Biden needs to be in a goddamn old folks home somewhere. Okay, he was on TV the other day. Forgot what the hell he was saying in mid-sentence. Yeah. Like, y'all help him out. How the hell you forget how to read a teleprompter? He done lost his place. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is sad. He too goddamn old. He too old. I just know he gonna die in office and that bra gonna be our damn president. Lord, please don't let it be so. I couldn't do it.
Okay, Phoenix Rising said Marcus believed in one God. He wanted to uplift African Americans to have their own money, their own land, educational institutions, etc.
Okay.
Now somebody just
Trace Porter laughing at me.
Ricky Crawford said, "Are you sure?" No, oh Lord, I don't like to. Joe ain't gonna make it. Phoenix Rising said, "Joe ain't gonna make it."
Phoenix, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that.
Madam President.
Exactly, Phoenix.
Before
Phoenix, I'm with you, girl. I just know he gonna kill over while he's standing there trying to read a damn teleprompter.
But
she gonna be our president.
Before they let that Asian American, something else. Before they let that woman be
the chameleon, they would do what?
They would say she killed him. They would find some type of way. They're not gonna let her become president.
If he died, they don't have a choice.
like I said, remember, this is America. Anything.
Girl, if they let Barack Obama swindling ass be president, they'll let her be president too.
A black woman? Okay.
Hell, better than a black man.
Yeah.
Sure they would.
Yeah. Wow. Well, yeah,
Phoenix say 6 months tops. Girl, we got to deal with him that long.
So do y'all know why they don't want a woman to be president?
No, why?
Because women is about wisdom. All the bull crap that you see going on, why these men running the country and fucking shit up, a woman won't have that same inclination to do stuff like that.
I don't believe that. I just don't believe that.
No.
I don't, because look, a politician is a politician. Be a male or female. They all on that same bullshit.
Well, I agree with you on that point. But people that's in the political field, they full of shit. But anyway.
Exactly.
A woman is wisdom. And a man is not.
If you say so.
That's fact. That is
if
fact.
You say so.
That is historical fact. A woman is wisdom. They don't want a woman
if you say so.
In the White House running no country.
I don't want either one of them in the damn White House. Really. Him or her.
Yeah.
But they're there.
But there's a lot of people that's saying Joe Biden will be dead soon. And
I mean, girl, look at him.
And that she's gonna become the president.
He's 78. He lived 4 years longer than he should have. He is 78 years old. You think he gonna live to be 82?
Trump is 77. He made it.
Yeah.
But Trump wasn't. Trump left at 77. He didn't start at 78. And then Trump was his own damn man. Trump was not a politician. Trump is the only motherfucker who looks better leaving the presidency than he did when he came in. Think about that. Look at Trump. Trump looked better when he left than he did when he started. Every damn president. Barack Obama was white-headed in 9 damn months. Every president, it takes such a toll on them those 4 years. And Barack Obama was there for 8. I just don't think that Biden has 4 years in him. He can barely walk. He stand up real straight, but he can barely walk. His memory, the man look, the man is suffering from dementia. That is clear.
Well, if
I don't think he's gonna make it 4 years. It's too, because he's a politician. And politicians work really hard. And I don't think he got 4 years of hard work in him, not as president. That's a hell of a job. I don't think he got it in him. I just don't.
Well,
like I said, he can't even follow the damn. They know he can't remember shit, so he have to read every damn thing off the teleprompter. He can't even follow the damn teleprompter. He be losing his damn place.
Well, I wouldn't want Kamala Harris to become president.
Well, you wouldn't have a choice. If he died, she gonna be the president.
Okay. Now, read Takara's statement.
I'm still here in the background listening. My daughter is sick again. With that being said, why don't... What?
We're not talking about they're not doing better to prevent the spread of COVID in schools. Takara here in Illinois, Takara lives in the state of Texas. In Illinois, kids don't go to school in the Chicago public schools. And I think some of the private schools, they're only going maybe 1 or 2 days a week.
They go 3.
3.
They go 3 days a week.
So don't send your child to school.
But, you know, in private school, really going to school is optional. Mm-hmm. They can go, they can not go.
Why would they fix a problem that they put out there in the first place?
Why would they what?
Why would they fix a problem they put out there in the first place?
Okay. I look, I don't subscribe to that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But you know, I can only accept so many conspiracy theories in a amount of time, and I can't.
Now, the spread of COVID in schools. Yeah, I don't think the kids should be going to school myself.
But here's the thing: the only thing that we know that can slower the spread of COVID, nothing's going to prevent the spread. The only thing that can slow down the spread is wearing masks, not touching your face, washing your damn hands. I mean, that's not on the school. That's on you. That's on you making your children be diligent with what they need to do to prevent the spread. The schools can't prevent the spread. If your kid won't wear a mask, if your kid won't wash their damn hands, if they won't keep their hands out their face, if they gonna get within 6 feet of their damn friends, what can the school do about that?
Some adults can't do that either.
Exactly. So, you know, the problem is people have not been diligent in preventing the spread. It's been damn near a year. I bet you your children do not do what they need to do in terms of COVID. And it's been damn near a year.
So basically, you got to, in addition to you getting up, preparing your kids breakfast, giving them a pep talk, you know, you can be anything you want to be. So go to school and learn all that you can be. You got to send them with maybe 3 masks, some hand sanitizer, tell them to stay from Billy Bob.
Some wipes. Yes, you do. Like, I mean, come on. It's not, stay the hell away from Billy Bob, Lil John, all them little motherfuckers, Jimmy. Stay away from them.
Yeah, Husam and whoever else. Sanitize your desk.
Exactly.
And they do all of that, how can they even focus on learning?
Come on. It don't take 3 minutes to do all 3 of those things.
But you so worried about getting COVID, who can concentrate in school?
They're not worried about getting COVID, you know, because here's the thing. Girl, look, let me tell you something. No, because you're not going to tell me these people have been quarantined this whole goddamn year, because they have not. They every damn where. Their kids are every damn where. So cut the bullshit. You know, cut the bullshit. I see y'all.
But
everywhere.
The kids' parents that you know have really kept them away from people trying to do the right thing, but then they got to go to school with the kids whose parents not teaching them the right thing.
What difference does it make? You see, it doesn't make a difference, because if you're doing the right thing, you ain't got to worry about the next motherfucker. Yeah. What they do is on them.
But you can't tell kids that.
Why can't you?
I mean, you could tell them, but
this is what I'm saying. That's my point. They have had a whole year to teach their children what to do. So if they're not prepared, that's on you. And it don't take all of that. I'm so tired of parents not accepting responsibility for the things that their children need to know. Fuck what the school gonna
tell
do.
my child, don't be around any of the kids. If they come up to you, turn your head.
Let me tell you something.
If they come to you, walk away from them. Is that healthy for a kid? I mean, you telling them this.
It's healthier than they ass dying from COVID. Or your ass dying from COVID.
What I'm
like,
saying
listen, this is not going to be forever. Let me tell you something. Walk in my daughter's house and see what they do. They all live together. Okay, her family, her children, they live together. Get one in 6 feet of Morgan and see what the hell she do at home with her siblings, her mom and dad. Because we've taught them this the entire time.
That's at home. I'm talking about.
But this is what I'm saying. If you teach them what to do, if that becomes habitual, they're going to do it wherever the hell they are. But if you're just introducing this shit to them when they go to school, hell no, they're not going to do it. Because they're not accustomed to doing it. Because it has not become a habit.
Okay. Over in China, what they do when the kids come to school, they spray them with some type of spray. They go under with their hands. They're all 6 feet apart. Their desks are all 6 feet apart. When they go out, they have dots where all of the kids have to stand on dots and play with each other. I don't know how they play with each other 6 feet away, but
play ball, damn it. Play catch. Frisbee. It's a lot of shit you can do 6 feet away.
Catch with the gloves on.
And it's not like they're going to be out there an hour. They don't give a what, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
A recess. It's a lot of shit you can do 6 feet away.
Okay. So you wear the gloves when you play ball.
Play hopscotch. It's a lot of shit you can do 6 feet away. But see, the problem is, in the United States, our children don't play. They watch goddamn TV and be on the fucking iPad. They doing TikToks and shit. When was the last time you seen a kid playing hopscotch?
Do they even know how to jump double dutch anymore?
Some do. Some do. Oh, but no, they don't.
They get 20 minutes of being outside. Okay. For recess.
Oh, do they? Okay, that's public school. Our kids don't go to that.
Okay. So Biden's first 100 days, everybody's saying, what do you think?
What first 100 days? He'll be dead. Fuck that. That's what I think.
Oh, no. The new form of exercise is dance. Yeah, they can all, yeah, they can make up a new school land dance where they all 6 feet apart from each other. That would be great. Mm-hmm. And yes, Spidey says, Phoenix 100% correct. They have an interest in their young future. Yes, all countries do, but America.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know what America is invested in right now. I really don't. Can anybody
nothing.
tell me?
I have no clue.
Does anybody know what America's interest is for the young children for the future? I have no idea. I don't even think they even know.
I don't think that they have an interest in their future. I really
Oh, yeah,
don't.
they do. Yeah, they do. They got,
I,
you had a President Barack Obama who made laws. They got two mommies, two daddies books that's in the school. Yes, I said it, and it's the truth.
it is the truth.
Yeah.
So I guess
But
that
other,
is their
yeah,
interest. It is to get them.
yeah.
Yeah,
They,
it's to
they
get
want us.
them.
They want the
It's
children.
to implement the children into their agenda. That's
Yeah,
what they want. They want them to be all inclusive. You know, they want them to want to be a girl when they're a boy. All that dumb shit. And yeah, I said it. It's dumb shit.
yeah.
Because there's no way in hell you can tell me at 9 years old you don't even know what the hell gender is.
Yeah. But yeah, they made sure.
Talking about I identify as a girl.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't. At this point, I don't know what America's future is with their children. I know my future is to try to tell children the mistakes I made so they don't do any of my mistakes. Um, Tell them to still be the best they can be. They're all number one. Do your research, and you know that's what my investment is. That's the parents' bullshit. Let them progress naturally. Yeah, Phoenix Rising, but they made
I
sure.
don't I don't think that's the parents' bullshit. I think it's the kids. I mean,
Oh yeah, the parents. Yeah, why would Dwayne come out telling the world he co-signed this? Why would you be all on TV? You know, what if 20 years from now he decides he don't ever want to talk about that part of life?
right.
That's in the past. Hey, respect my opinion. Yeah. So if anybody knows what America's agenda is to protect the youth, then please let me know.
I don't
Yeah.
believe that they have an agenda for the youth. And I don't know how. Wait a minute. Ricky said, can you put Ricky's comment back
Yeah.
up, please?
Okay.
Ricky says, why would they invest money into the USA so people can have hope and prosperity? They don't want people of poor standards to not need them. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. As I said, I don't believe that they have any interest in our children. I don't even believe the parents have an interest in the children in this city. Anytime you, for decades, have allowed your children to
Hey,
be
respect
taught,
my opinion. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
anytime you have sat up for decades and allowed your children to be taught minimum requirements in school, it's something fucking wrong with you. You know, Chicago public schools teach your children the very least that they need to know to get by. Minimum. And you accept that shit. You don't only accept it, you advocate for it and you fight for it. You fight for a below standard education for your damn kids. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why the hell can't you teach them the maximum requirements? Why do they have to learn the very least? And oh, you're going to have a bunch of goddamn dummies because kids been out of school a year. What they going to say? Because it was COVID, you can't fail their ass? I don't think so.
Hey, Takara, I'm gonna call you because I'm gonna see about. Well, I know you was doing some homeschooling, but shoot, I don't even know if I could do homeschooling anyway. But wow, I don't even know if y'all had grandkids, would y'all be sending them to school? I mean, me, it would be grandkids now. But I mean, I would. Would you?
Morgan goes to school. Morgan goes to school 3 days a week when she feels like it.
Oh.
Because it's optional. She can. They want them to be in class 3 days a week, but they don't have to be. They can be online. Yeah. But Morgan does go to school 3 days a week. She didn't go yesterday. She said she wasn't feeling it. And that's what she said. Yeah. I'm not feeling it. I'll log in. So that's what she did. Yeah. But I wouldn't send my children to school.
You would?
I would not. No, I would not. No. You know, my niece is a teacher. And they just went back to school this week. She did not want to go. And she says that they are spending the majority of their time disinfecting. You know, they have to literally clean the bathrooms after each kid. You know, she was like, I'm spending half my day disinfecting. So they just had, she told me today, they just had a big meeting with the principal to hire assistants to do that because they can't even fucking teach.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't tell a 7-year-old, everybody ain't got to go to the bathroom at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You take them to the bathroom at a certain time, but those who don't have to go, don't go. So now you're back in class, it's 40 minutes later, and 5 kids got to go to the bathroom.
And Lord knows what the kids doing in class with the teacher not there. When the teacher not there, which, you know.
Exactly.
That can be, that's why the COVID can still be spreading. If the teacher's not there in the classroom, and we know kids gonna be kids, I ain't trying to make no excuses. They might get up and try to play tag for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
And so, yeah. Now, what would you think about what say for instance, a young girl that's in Chicago, and we know Chicago is a poor school system. Would you encourage them if they got the opportunity to move to a all-white neighborhood and go to their schools? Get out of the hood for the kids to get a better education?
You know, that's been a big problem. I pose that question every freaking year around this time.
And that's to everybody that's listening. Would you take your children or your grandchildren, move them to an all-white neighborhood to get a better education?
No, they would not. I can answer that for everybody. Almost everybody. Yes, I can. You know how I can? Because they never do it. Every year, I post this time of year, every year, to all of the mamas in the hood, because this is the time they start filing for them rapid refund checks. Okay, they're getting $3,000 to $8,000, and every damn thing is on their list for a better goddamn community to live in. I'm gonna get an iPhone. They're gonna get an iPad. I'm gonna get the new Jordans. And
Yeah,
then comes summer.
yeah.
No, and then comes summer. They on TV crying and boo-hooing about they babies can't even go outside because they getting shot. And when you tell them to move, but it costs money. Well, goddamn it, you have money in January, February, March, April. Why do you not? Again, it all goes to being lazy. They don't want to move because I'm too far from my mama. I'm too far from my babysitter. Lazy. Lazy. The same reason they have all the damn Arabs, and Asians in their neighborhood taking all their goddamn money because they're too goddamn lazy to go a little bit farther and bypass their ass and get their money to somebody else. These parents today do not want to sacrifice for their children. I would have lived in one goddamn room in a decent neighborhood if it meant my kids could go outside and play.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
I
do
know, I
not.
know that's one of the reasons our parents moved us from Chicago to Joliet was for the schools. And I will have to say, I had some great teachers, great kids of all races I went to school with. Um, and some teachers that really wanted to see me succeed. I did not experience racism, blatant racism, because, like I said, we were back and forth from Chicago to Joliet, because that's where my maternal side was. And I didn't see that until my first job. I didn't experience it in school. I had some people that are still friends from junior high school. But I always knew that it existed, but I was also raised that Jesus was black. So, a lot of stereotypes. I didn't, you know, I didn't, I wasn't raised on some of the things. But I just always wondered because, and the reason I asked that is because there is a town that's like in southern Illinois. It's called Kewaunee. It's a little small town. And I know some people that went down there. It's not that many of us there. And they said the people really didn't treat them well. I mean, didn't treat them bad, And their
Right.
kids got a better education, and they didn't have to worry about them getting shot and killed. And Kewaunee, Illinois, for anybody that's listening to the show, they do have open housing if you would like to get away to a little small town. They have nice duplexes, and get your kids out of the hood, and let your kids be able to enjoy being kids. I'm always trying to share information. It is spelled Kewanee, Kewaunee, Illinois. Um,
I wouldn't be running to no suburbs, y'all. I wouldn't do it. White people want the city back. They gonna put your ass out there and stick you where they don't want to be. I wouldn't be running there, not me. There are plenty places in the city you can take your children and be safe.
Yeah. Well, I know what my one
better schools for free.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, again, parents just have to want to make that sacrifice, and they just don't. They don't want to make that sacrifice. And I know that they don't, because year after year, they never do it.
Yeah.
And they the same ones all over Facebook, hollering and crying about, little Jamal getting shot, getting beat up by the gangs. But you bought little Jamal an iPhone and an iPad when you got your $8,000 in taxes. You should have bought little Jamal a better goddamn apartment in a decent neighborhood, but you didn't do that because it's too far away. I ain't got no car. Who gonna watch him? It's just I don't know how these goddamn people could have been our parents. My mother raised 13 children. We did not have before care or after care or even damn daycare. And they worked every single day.
Okay. Let's read the comments. The school systems are set up like a prison environment. Can we say brainwashed early and repeat it until after you graduate? Respect my opinion said my daughters went to private school.
There you go.
Yeah. And then respect my opinion.
Listen,
so Ricky, she agrees.
The reason that they're set up like prisons is because they housing a bunch of damn criminals. You all want to blame every damn thing on the government, and it's not. Everything is not the government's fault. The reason you got metal detectors in schools, because you look badass kids was in there with knives and guns and stabbing and shooting people. Okay. So cut the bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then Phoenix Rising said that respect my and Ricky. I wholeheartedly agree with what you are saying. The school environment needs to change in order. My high school was more like a college campus, and we excelled much better in life.
And in your high school, Phoenix, they weren't shooting each other and stabbing each other and gang banging and shit. They weren't doing that. These kids threatening teachers, they having knife fights in the class, whole damn riots in the lunchroom. They outside on the, on school grounds doing recess and lunch, gang banging and shooting and shit. Like, what do you want them to do?
And also, for people that are listening, some of these
Ricky, you don't need a school system that teach them about money, culture, and values and family standards. Because you know what? That's what you learn at home. First of all, they learning the shit they teaching them now. What makes you think they're gonna learn that?
First and foremost, if a lot of parents don't know how to teach those things, if they go to school, they can learn it in school. A lot of parents don't know about culture, their own culture. A lot of parents don't learn about money values.
Man, look, if you don't know that, you ain't got no business with no damn kids. You got no business with no kids. If you don't know basic bullshit, you got no business with children.
How many people don't know basic bullshit? A lot of people can't even spell basic bullshit. First, for starters.
Okay,
some
then
people
again, they
will
have
have to
no
say,
business with children because if you can't spell basic bullshit, you can't even help your kids with their homework. So you ain't got no damn business with them. You got
Well,
no business with them.
I mean, it
Keep
has,
your drawers up and your dress down.
some people have kids and they don't have the
If you don't wear a dress, cross your goddamn legs because you all are just pathetic. You're pathetic. Your poor ass excuses of parents. Your damn children are poorer than that. Just stop fucking having them and releasing these goddamn ingrates into our fucking society. Please, just stop it.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But here's the thing: some people have kids just to collect a damn check and food.
That's what I'm
That's their
saying.
main purpose in life.
That's what I'm saying.
That's their main purpose.
They have no goddamn business having freaking children.
I agree. Now, here's the thing too: do like they do over in China. Put a limit on folks having kids. That'll stop a lot of that.
two over there, two or three, right?
No, they can't have no more than 2 kids.
Yeah, 2 kids. Yeah, because you know things like, well, I know back in the day when we went to school, you know, we were taught basic economics. You know,
Yeah, we were.
Opening,
but you know, Chicago public schools don't have money to that because you know why? All the motherfuckers sitting up collecting goddamn welfare checks are not doing what the hell they don't pay their goddamn taxes. So they schools ain't got no damn money.
Well, that's what I say. The better the school system, the more your child can learn.
If you're not paying your damn taxes in the hood, you ain't gonna pay them goddamn it somewhere else. But I guess everybody else paying them, so yeah, okay.
Okay.
You know, pay your goddamn taxes.
Yeah. Or homeschool. Yeah. Homeschool.
What? How the hell? You sitting up here saying they can't even spell basic bullshit and they don't know anything about their own culture?
No,
how the hell they gonna homeschool?
Homeschool. I know.
That's when you got a person that really wants to learn, and by teaching their kids, they can teach themselves at the same process. So it can be done.
Yeah, anything you set your man to do can be done.
Right. You're only as strong as your environment. So if your environment gonna be weak, you're gonna be weak. So with that being said,
no, if your mind weak, you gonna be weak. You can be in any damn environment and excel. If you got a weak ass mind, you're going to be weak.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
Why isn't it?
Because education makes the mind stronger.
If you got a weak ass mind, you're going to be weak. Period. Period. You got plenty of people in this environment that has overcome their environment and been successful in their own way.
Yes, but here now follow me on this now. You agree or disagree? You got some parents that don't have a 3rd grade education, but smart as heck when it comes to math or whatever the case is, or solving problems. Them the things that they can teach their kids. In the process of them teaching their kids those things, they can learn how to read.
Really? Yes, because people who can't read, they go learn how to read all the time. No, the fuck they don't.
Yes, the fuck they can.
I didn't say no. You misunderstood what I just said. You misunderstood what I just said. I didn't say that they couldn't. Of course they can, but they don't. I didn't say they couldn't. I'm saying they don't.
But
they don't go learn to read. Illiterate people are illiterate. They don't go learn to read.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's not true. You got some people that have they have a problem, and it depends on will. If you got the will to do something, you can do it. especially if you want your child to be better than what you are.
Absolutely agree with you. But again, they don't do it. They don't do it.
Look, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. A lot of us don't do it. But there are
and that's what I'm saying. They don't do it. I didn't say they couldn't do it. I said they don't do it.
Or the first thing they'll tell you, oh, life got in the way. I got busy. I couldn't. Always making excuses. But I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Well, that's like who's that guy up there in Chicago? What was his name? Willie something. He was running for mayor.
Oh, girl, please, I can't stand him.
Oh, hush. Now, see, this is what I'm saying.
I can't stand it.
There's a black guy that was running for mayor. Then he ran.
Running around.
With president.
Giving away $100 bills. Why don't you go learn to fucking talk?
Now,
you can't even talk.
See what I mean? And then people did not like this man because they did not like the way he talked, but yet
because he couldn't talk.
And
I don't give a damn how many millions of dollars you have. Yes, he's a millionaire. Yes, he is a millionaire.
He talk country.
He can't. No. He does not talk country. He cannot fucking talk. He cannot pronounce words. He cannot put a sentence together. The man cannot talk. Talking country means you have an accent, a drawl. That's talking country. This motherfucker can't talk.
Now, and I can say that Mr. Willie does not talk to what we want him to talk. But I knew where Brother Willie was coming from.
I don't know where Brother Willie coming from. It takes him too goddamn long to get out 3 words that he mispronounced. He mispronounces every freaking word. He does not even complete a word. He says something and he leaves off whole fucking letters out the word. Like, I can't. I feel the same way about Beyonce. You got all this fucking money, bitch. Go learn to talk. She can't talk.
But anyway, Willie Ward, he owns radio stations, stuff overseas. He's got all kind of money given away. So, I mean.
And can't talk. So that proves my point. Just don't do it. They just don't do it. He's a multi-damn millionaire. And he didn't go and learn how to fucking speak. I cannot stand them.
I love Willie.
I can't stand. I wish he move his ass to Joliet.
Yeah. Shoot, is he single?
Yeah. Girl, I don't think nobody want his ass. He can't even buy a woman. Shit. Fucking multi-millionaire, can't get a woman.
Yeah. But what is
because first of all, they don't know what the fuck he's talking about, what he's saying. You can't understand anything he's talking about. What the fuck are you talking about? Girl, bye. Willie can keep all the millions.
Look, if you listen to a person long enough, you start understanding them later on.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
See, I don't speak stupid. I don't speak stupid. I'm never going to understand it, and I'm not going to listen to you. I can't listen to you. That man irks me. He is like a damn pet peeve. I cannot stand him. I don't like the way he looks. I can't stand the way he talks. He just irks the hell out of me. And I especially hate the fact that you are a multi-damn millionaire and you wouldn't even go get speech therapy. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. His name is Willie Wilson.
Yes, it is.
Willie Wilson.
Oh,
And
Lord, I
they
can't stand him.
always have him to speak at engagements.
What engagements he speaking? Who he speaking to?
Oh, girl, he done. Okay, hold
Who the
on.
hell is he speaking to?
He done spoke at a lot of events.
Girl, who was there?
Hold on.
Because the man cannot talk. You don't understand anything that he's saying. You got to try to piece together the words that you can't understand and try to figure out what the fuck he's talking about. I don't have time for that. He
Now,
not too.
this is who he is.
I know who he is, old black
This
ass.
is Willie,
Lord Jesus, I can't take him.
this is what Willie Wilson. But see, now I would use Willie as an example of somebody that might have had speech therapy problems, but he still made it. See, he speaks.
And when he made it, he should have took some of them millions and learned to fucking talk.
They say in his thick Louisiana accent.
Man, bye. Louisiana accent. Cut it out. I've been to Louisiana. They talk.
But, you know, so with that being said, I love Willie Wilson. I used to get mad when people would say, God, can he just learn how to speak? And I
guess because when you have millions of dollars,
millionaire, you should learn, you know, how to speak. But see, he can be used. Well, shoot. Well, if he wouldn't have got help, a speech therapist.
And this was my point to Spidey earlier. They just don't do it. Here's a multimillionaire running around giving goddamn speeches. And my great grandson, who is a year and a half, can speak better than he can. I can't with people like that. It's like, you have millions of dollars for what purpose? How are you elevating yourself and other people?
Okay, Tracy said he has a speech impairment. But this is what I'm saying. He might have a speech impairment. Maybe he didn't try, but he still has the courage to get up there and do the best that he can.
I don't need courage. I need a motherfucker I can understand.
So
you can understand money.
No, I don't. I cannot understand money. When you can't even use it to learn to speak. No, I can't. Money don't mean shit to me.
That takes guts.
When you have it, you have it. When you don't, you don't.
And that takes guts to get up there knowing you have a speech impairment. That's like a person that stutters. So what are you going to say about that person?
Sing.
They need to go get help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they need to get help.
Okay. But for them to still try, you don't think that's
I don't think Willie has a speech impediment. I think Willie just can't fucking talk and he don't care.
Okay. So what about a person that stutters and they get up there and they try? They, you know, they know they stutter. Because my brother had a friend that stutters. And
yeah, I had a friend that stuttered as a kid. And the funny thing about people who stutter, they don't stutter when they sing.
They don't stutter when they what?
When they sing. They only stutter when they talk. They don't stutter when they sing.
Okay. All right.
But, you know, again, because James Earl Jones stuttered. Did y'all know that?
Oh, no.
James Earl Jones had a very bad stuttering problem.
Oh, well, now, see, James Earl Jones would be a person that you can use if you're teaching kids with disabilities, different ailments, and different things like that. You can say, look at what they became. And this is for the people, if you choose to homeschool or just even having family discussions, you can say he overcame these type of things.
Absolutely. However, he had to pay somebody. He had to get help to learn how not to stutter. And you know, he has such a powerful, great voice, and he does all of these voiceovers. You would never know that he had such a bad stutter. You would never know it. Now, if James Earl Jones could do it in his older years, Willie Wilson can too. Man, just go learn to talk. You got millions of dollars, all the damn time in the world. Just go learn to talk.
So when you're having, see me when like I tell people, my
They have him on this gospel show trying to sing, can't sing either.
my heroes are regular people.
Right.
And so when you're having these conversations with your kids about life, then these are people that you can talk about if they are having issues. You know, they can't stutter, to boost people to have a strong mind, because kids will tease you in school and everything. So you have to build up their minds too. And yes, I just Googled it. So yeah, it does. And I never knew that neither. It does show. I don't know if you can see it. I just Googled it, and James Earl Jones did have a stuttering problem. So, as you're talking to kids and you want to let that child know that might have a disability, that this person overcame it. See, we got to start talking about our heroes to our children. And we also have to let them know that you can do anything you put their mind to. We have to strengthen their minds. That's how I feel. And like I say, I never knew up until today. That's what I say. We learn something every day. So, if you are talking to children and they've got problems, issues with stuttering, any type of disabilities, find some heroes, Black heroes, that you can tell them overcame these type of situations, and you can strengthen their minds, because we all know that kids are so cruel to other kids. And so Oh, somebody said I am still learning. We done been on here close to 3 hours. Did anybody
Yes, we have.
any comments? I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Um, I learned about Marcus Garvey. It was interesting to see who people would want to sit at their table. I think we all agree that that guy that did that video, he was full of BS trying to blame the parents for the priest abusing them. And also in Chicago, they are going to start what did you say about the no cash bond, Lady Alicia?
Oh, they
I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I hope her phone didn't go dead. Okay, Spider-Man. And then watch the minute you start talking, she'll come back on. Spider-Man, did you want to give any closing statements?
Yep, I'm with you, April.
Okay.
Well, I would like to say that whoever you deal with in life, whoever you deal with them, the best way you can. Somebody you can't get along with, don't deal with them. Don't put them in your circle. But the best thing to do is educate yourself, be the best of you that you can be. And don't let nobody tell you that you're less than, because you're not. You have a lot to offer. So take that for what it's worth. We are our own worst enemies.
Yes.
So whatever the stigmatization is out there about whoever, whatever, you don't have to be part of that stigmatization anyway.
Right.
Do the best that you can. You're gonna have people that ain't gonna like you for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Maybe you take command of a room when you walk in, whatever. But you're gonna have people that ain't gonna like you. That goes for family too.
Oh, exactly.
So do the best that you can. Don't take everything so literally, because a lot of people's full of shit. Simple as that. They full of shit, and they want to bring you down as well.
Right.
Only way people bring you down if you let them bring you down.
Right.
And
so,
just like Lady Alicia was saying, you give people power over you. What do you have? You ain't got nothing. They got it. You don't. So with that being said,
can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I'm sorry, Spidey. Go ahead.
Yeah. So do the best you can, and don't give people power over you. About their racism stuff. It is what it is. It's gonna be there. I agree with Lady Leisure. It's gonna be there. And, it might get worse than what we see, but it's there. So either you put up with it, deal with it, go on about your business, leave them folks alone, let them do you, let them do them, or whatever the case is. But here's the thing. Here is the thing. You still got the power no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you give it to them, you ain't got shit. Now, you got a choice if you want your shit to stink and have a very fragrant smell to it, or if you want it to be stinky. It's all on you.
Oh, I like that.
It's all on you. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, family. Do the best.
I like what Respect My Opinion said. We must first learn respect. And yes, people need to respect everybody, no matter what. Yeah. Lady Alicia, did you want to give some closing statements?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, do a recap of everything we talked about.
Okay, we talked about What did we talk about?
The body.
What I'm saying, boy, I tell you about these Lady of Leisure people.
Mm-hmm. Ain't she a mess? But I love her to death.
I am a mess. You know, I have my days, guys. Some days I'm a bigger mess than others.
Yeah.
Well,
Some days I'm not a mess at all.
At least you're consistent. That's all that matters.
Spidey, I really do love you. I really do.
She really do. It's like, is Spidey gonna be on? I said, yeah, he coming on. Cause y'all two know y'all be having me rolling over here. Yeah.
So Lady of Leisure, hey, the feeling is mutual as well. So yeah. I mean, we have to communicate. You know, even though we do. But hey, we learned something. We learned something.
See, to me, I also think us older adults.
Hey, watch your mouth, April.
I think, you know, us older adults.
Spidey not claiming being older.
Well,
I don't blame you, Spidey.
That have you know.
I want to give it back too. Shit.
I want to you know, I try to encourage
my
little cousins and give encouragement the way that it was given to me, that I can be anything I want to be, and I can do anything I want to do. So I'm thankful that I learned that James Earl Jones stuttered, because see now
yes, he did.
To my younger
kids, my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I think we had some good conversation. Roseanne is on. Well, it's not Roseanne anymore, but see, that's what that old do. I just lost my total train of thought right there.
Oh my God, I can't believe that.
Tracy,
if you the baby in here.
If you're the baby in this group, then I want to sell you a bridge in Brooklyn that has no hold up support.
Yeah.
That has no covering.
Yeah.
That no cars can go over or under. I want to sell it to you real cheap.
Yeah. And also, we want to encourage Takara too. She is a single mother that's in school and raising 3 kids.
Come on now.
We want to encourage her that you can be anything that you can be, and you know, stay in school. No matter what happens, you know, just stay on that path. You're number 1. You know, you ain't number 2. You number 1. The only thing they remember is first. And so just do the best that you can. And with your kids, I'm going to try to find some materials and information to send to them. And I just got appointed to a board yesterday, and I was nearly in tears. And they called me and wanted me to be on a board that helped the homeless people, women that have been abused, children. We're supposed to be helping, you know, single moms, giving them encouragement. And then also, Lady of Leisure and we are going to become life trainers too. So I want to still keep my path of trying to help people, encourage them. And one thing I have learned is, and this is not directed towards anybody, it's just since I've been working, like I was the GM for, you know, Rob. And then I was, you know, in different music groups, and I met people. And what I had to realize is some people that come into your life, they're strangers, They'll never be your friends, and I can deal with that. You know, everybody is not meant to be in my life, in my path. And then there are just some people, you know, like Spidey said, if y'all not getting along, just don't do it. You know, you don't have to be around them. I do not hate anybody, but you're not on my path in life. And I am not going to have hate. I am not going to allow anybody to disrespect me, because I'm going to check you no matter where we are at. And I'm going to try to check you now without cursing you out, maybe in a different manner. Again, I am an older woman, and I'm still learning this thing called life too, and I have flaws, and I can say that I have flaws. Okay, Lady of Leisure, your closing statement. Oh God, I guess she done went dead again. If you talk, Spidey, she'll come back on.
Boy, I tell you. But here's the thing, family, y'all. Just just do the best you can.
Yeah, do the best you can.
Don't I'm telling you, just like April was saying, there's 4 things that's totally true. There's 4 things in your life. People come into your life either for a reason, a season, a lesson, or a blessing. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
But what we get caught up in, when that season part come around, and that goes for family too. When that season part comes up, that season, what is considered a season? Something you got to think about. A season could be 1 minute. A season can be 30 seconds. A season can be 10 years. A season can be 50 years. But when that person's time is up, let that person go.
Yeah, it's out. Mm-hmm.
Let that person go. If you know a person ain't good for you, and you know they ain't good for you, relationship or whatever the case is, why put up with bullshit?
I refuse to. I'm going to have my mind, body, and soul in alignment. I'm going to still keep playing my good music. I'm still going to support who I want to support. But I'm going to always keep an open mind. And like I said, we have a responsibility.
And believe it or not, we are our brother's keepers. Believe it or not.
We are. Yeah, so, and I've done some things I'm not proud of,
That's part of life.
That's right.
Life lessons. You learn from those life lessons. And you're supposed to learn from.
Now the way my life is focused, if I don't talk to you in 2021, it's a wrap. It ain't nothing personal. You just not somebody and like that I want in my life and around me. You might be a great person to somebody else, but you wasn't a great person to me. Yeah. And so I want to thank MCDE for allowing DJ Spider-Man to come on these talk shows. And then the Truth Radio, we have the founder, who is Nichelle Salon Hunter. And then we have the manager, Tracy Porter. And Pan came in earlier. And I just want to thank them. Then I want to thank Takara. She's part of MCDE. And, I did call Takara up at the beginning of this year because I know I had made some mistakes with her. So just for people to, I had people to come to me, and it was only right for me to go to her. And so just try to do, Lady Alicia, wake your butt up. She on new medicine. And so my goal for 2021 is I'm gonna still be on my same path. We're gonna keep bringing y'all these shows, and we go all around the world, and I hope everybody learns something on these shows. And we want to thank all of the people that continue to support us. Miss Margaret Phoenix, you know, without you guys, it would not be us. And I'm just so glad because I have been trying to do talk shows for a long time. And so anybody that wants to come on the panel, you can come on the panel, you know.
Excuse me.
And if you don't write high vibrations positively only. And so, and also be aware of the media too. I'm going to constantly stress this. The media object is to keep our minds not focused.
That's their job.
That's their job.
Right.
It's their jobs.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Lady,
So
give
do
your
the people.
statement before you fall back to sleep again. Yeah, she's been doing a lot of work. A lot of work.
I'm not asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lady Alicia cutting down trees. Is that her work? Is that her job title?
Hanging up cabinets. You know, she a handy woman.
That's what.
I'm not a handy woman.
That's what's
So
up.
while she hanging up cabinets, I'm gonna call somebody.
That's
I'm
what's
not
up.
that type of person. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
that's what's up.
I have been working a lot. Manual labor is not my thing.
Yeah.
I do it, but it is very taxing on the old lady. Let me tell you.
Don't go that word
you
old
old
again.
now. See, you old when you finding that excuse for why you tired now. Okay.
Don't go that word old again.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
Mm.
I am old shit, and I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm thankful.
That word ain't coming out of my mouth. Only thing
I
old
know.
is a pair of shoes. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't coming out your mouth,
I
Spidey.
can't smell it. Nope.
Yeah.
I can't smell it if it was seasoned real good. I can't do it.
And
can't
so,
do
to
it.
be honest, there's so much stuff going on in the world now. Me personally, I have to look out of my window to be like, okay, yeah, I'm in the real world. I'm not in the twilight zone. Because some of the stuff I've seen happen in 2020 and 2021, I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Right. And we were waiting for 2020 to be over with, and it started with that bullshit at the Capitol. So
With
it's like,
2021.
okay. Yeah.
Right. So
You know.
I'm gonna speak positive. I'm gonna try to teach people, don't these politicians, it might be some that's really in it for us, but just
There-
know-
there's
No,
some-
it's
there's
not.
some
There aren't any that are in it
Okay.
for us. They're all
Right.
in it for themselves.
yeah, they're
Right.
all in it for
That's what I want
themselves.
to say. There's
Make
some
yourself
that go,
marketable.
there's some that go in with the intent to really help their communities and stuff like that. But here's the thing. You got to remember, they get paid to vote on issues.
Exactly. So, they may go in with the right intention, but
Right. But once you become part of that fabric, guess what?
that's it.
You're gonna join that fabric.
Exactly. And that's what people need to understand, because if you don't, if you don't vote a certain way, if you don't back your party, you won't be there, or you don't get anything. And that's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
When you can't get your constituents to come out and vote, things like that, then your area gets nothing. You get nothing. You are the person that gets the least budget that they can give for your community.
Mm-hmm.
So although people may go in with good intentions, once you're there, those intentions are shot to hell.
Look at those people.
Because you're either going to play along or you're going to be gone.
Look at those people that really stood out, ran the campaign on. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change that, and you felt them very sincerely. Wait till a year go by. You don't hear no more from them. I wonder why. But they was all gung ho to change the gun legislation and all these other things.
Well, first of all, when you go there as a first time anything, you're a baby rep. You ain't gonna do shit anyway. You're not gonna be able to do anything anyway. And by the time that you cut your teeth, you corrupt now. Now you're corrupt. And you have to stay corrupt, because that's the only way you're going to get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
You got to vote this way. You got to vote for this special interest group. Lobbyists are at you. And that's just how it is. So for people to think that there is an honest politician, and this is why Trump won. This is the entire reason Trump won, because he was not a politician. I don't care if they're your friends, your family. There is no such thing as an honest politician. There is not. And if you think so, you're being extremely naive.
And there are also another thing I tell, my younger cousins. There are so many opportunities out here now, so many online businesses, different things that you can do, and just keep yourself marketable. Try to stay up on things. Yeah. Especially if you want, like I say, I want everybody to make it. We
were giving closing comments 30 minutes ago. What happened? We done started a whole nother conversation. It's 8:30.
Okay.
She's hungry.
Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We'll see y'all Friday. Friday, and we'll do Friday afternoon, because General Hospital done got to be so good. Now, yes, I've been watching General Hospital for 40 years. And so, peace and love to everybody. Thank you all.
They need to bring Dark Shadows back on. That's what they need.
Yes.
They need to bring Dark Shadows back on.
Yes, Dark Shadows. Yes.
Yes. Yes. That would be nice.
With Barnaby. Yes, I love me some Dark Shadows.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody who was here. Enjoyed myself.
Music shows. I might do one later on tonight. Everybody have a good night.
Yep,
Lady Alicia, I'm out.
Okay.